Hi everyone, in today's Adobe Premiere video, I want to show you how to get the perfect audio level in the easiest way inside of Adobe Premiere. I've seen a lot of misinformation on this and I've been editing for 15 years using these techniques, so I want to show you a couple different ways to do it. And if you don't have the latest version of Adobe Premiere, I always have a free trial link in the description of all my videos. So typically you do this step when you're done with your edit. So you could see in this project, I'm done with the edit and there's lots of different clips here. And typically what I've seen people do is they go over here. By the way, if your track is small like this, you could actually grab right under your audio track here and extend it out so you could see your track a little bit better. So when you're working, it's a little bit easier to see. What I typically see people do, they grab this line right here. This is your audio level, and then they bring it up, and you see that dB, that's how much you're increasing the audio level, and if you go down, that's how much you're decreasing it. dB stands for decimal points. Now, the problem with this is gonna take me forever to go through and change the volume of all these. And all that's doing also is changing the volume up and down. There are other adjustments we need to make sure we got the perfect level here. So what's the best way to go about this? Well, let's go ahead and look at our audio meter right here. So make sure you go to Windows and make sure your audio meters is turned on. Let me actually put this on mute so I could play it without interfering with what I'm telling you. If I press spacebar to play, look at your audio meter. For voice, dialogue like this, or voiceover, you want to be between -12 and -6, okay? For music, as background music, I'm typically around -30 if it's background music and someone is talking. But right now, I want to be between these. So what I would do is mute any other track I have so I could focus on getting the perfect level on my audio track that's dialogue or voiceover. Now, the next thing I would do is I'm going to select everything I have here. Okay, so I'm just gonna press the minus sign here so I could see my track. I'm gonna select everything right here, all my clips, okay? And then if I go ahead and right click on any portion here, I could go down to something called audio gains. Select this option right here. And what I wanna do is I want to normalize all my peaks. I'm gonna select this, normalize all the peaks. These are the highest points of any audio clip. And I don't want this to go to all the way to 0. Typically, I would choose -3 for the highest point. I don't ever want to clip or get this to 0 or higher. If I press OK, look what's happening over here on my timeline. I'll press OK. You see that? All these waveforms raised up a little bit. So now my volume is higher, but I didn't actually change the volume. I adjusted the clip's peaks. That's what you want to do as your very first step. Let me go ahead and press play, and now I'm perfectly between -12 and -6, and it's going to be the same throughout my entire edit here. And at no point am I going to get higher than -3, which is right here. I'm never going to get to 0. Let me just show you what happens if I raise the volume too high and press play. You see that this is hitting 0? This is going to sound horrible. I have it on mute right now, but it's completely distorted. So you never want to get to that point. So I'll bring this back to 0. And the last thing I'll show you that's very, very useful, if you come over here to audio, so you could see this audio waveform and audio mixer, there's two different things to look at. You have your audio clip mixer. This only changes the audio of the clip that you're on, so this clip. But I want to go to audio track mixer. This is going to change the audio level of my whole track. So this is audio 1. This is track 1 audio. So if I take this bar, this volume bar, and raise it up and down, you see these lines aren't moving, but it's actually raising and decreasing my audio. So if I bring it all the way down, and if I press play, look where I'm at here, right? So I never play with these lines if I don't have to. I normalize all peaks, and then I adjust the audio over here. So if I needed it to be a little bit lower, if the peaks got too high, I would just reduce this by -2. On this one track, and I would treat each track individually, track 1, track 2, track 3, and as many tracks as you have, and this is your master, your final mix. So just to recap, don't individually adjust the volume of each clip to try to normalize and level your entire edit. apply the normalize peak filter that I showed you by right-clicking on all your clips at once and normalizing them to -3 dB. And then if you decide to change the volume, apply it at track level, where you could change the volume up and down at the track level and not at the clip level. And then you should have perfect audio. And if you need to apply more filters, do that at the track level as well. I hope you found this useful. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I post these type of videos all the time, every single week, and I hope to catch you next time.